Hello geeks, I'm Gloryhound, and this is going to be a quick play for Castles of Mad King Ludwig. Now, quick play is for gamers who have already played the game before, but they just need a reminder on how to set up and a few details of the game. So let's get started. The first thing you're going to do is set up the board like so. You're going to shuffle all of the rooms and put them on their corresponding spots, and you're going to also shuffle the room cards and the bonus cards and put them there. You're going to take a look at this board here, and on a 1 to 3 player game, you're going to use this side. On a 4 player game, you're going to use that side. Today we're going to set up for a 3 player game. We're going to take out favor tokens like these randomly and place 1 for each player of the game. Once everything is set up, we're going to downsize for the number of players that we have. For a 2 player game, you're going to want 22 room cards, 3 player 33, and 4 player 44. This determines the length of the game, so it's super important to make sure that you get rid of those room cards before you start the game. We're also going to take rooms off of each of these stacks, so every single stack. In a 2 player game, you're going to get rid of 2 of the larges, of each of the larges, and 4 of each of the smalls. 3 player, you're going to get rid of 1 of each of these, and then 2 of each of those. The same goes for the stairs and the hallways. In a 2 player game, you're going to get rid of 2 stairs and 4 halls, and then in a 3 player game, you're going to get rid of 1 stair and 2 hallways. After that, you're going to select who's going to be the master builder, and they're going to draw a starting hand. Starting hand will consist of 5 cards for 2 players, 6 cards for 3 players, and 7 cards for 4 players. I already drew mine. You can set the rooms up now, and the master builder will go through and organize how they want that. Keep in mind, with a 2 player game, you will not be playing with the 2000 slot. Next thing we'll need is each player will need a foyer, and they will need one of these super awesome markers to go on their points castle. Lovely points castle like that. And this is supposed to go up here, but I put it off to the side because it's super big. They're also going to need 15,000 marks, so 2 big, 5 small. And then they're going to need to draw 3 of the bonus cards. From here, they select 2 that they like, and then they discard 1 of them. And then you give each player this little cheat sheet, and this is my favorite part of any game that gives a cheat sheet. It just goes over what the completion rewards are, and then on the back you can have every player quickly view over this, just read over it, and it tells you how the master builder round goes and the room scoring and final scoring, who you're paying. It's super important for everybody to just read over this, and then from here you can pretty much start the game. The only thing I really have are just a couple notes. So on these rooms here, just a reminder, you're going to get negative points for any of these rooms listed here that are touching the walls of this room, basically. So they're going to be touching this room. Rooms like this, you're going to gain points for any rooms whose entrances connect to this. So they have to be actually connected to the rooms. And then rooms like this are going to be underground, so you're going to need stairs to get to them. But these are going to give you a completion or a bonus for every single room, whether it's downstairs or upstairs in your castle. So you got to really take a good look at those as you're counting up your points. You don't want to miss any points. Another small reminder is actually completing the rooms on this. You want to make sure that somebody chooses a room, they pay the master builder, they score their points, and then they check for completed rooms, because this food here will allow you to take an extra turn, and you want to take that while you have as many rooms out here as possible. You don't want to wait until everybody's already picked and then you remember, because that just won't work out in your favor. Final scoring, you know, if you have a tie for one of these rewards here, say for example you have a tie for 2nd place, you're going to take the points for 2nd and 3rd place and add them together. So that'd be 6, and then divide it by the number of players that have the tie for it. And then that's how they're going to go ahead and get the points for that. And you do that for each one of these. So first, second, and third place. Other than that, all you need to know is on here, and you can get started. And if you liked this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, and please subscribe below. If you have any ideas on which games I should do next, go ahead and leave them in the comments. And until then, just keep gaming.